Hi, and welcome back to another night of Sunday Nights with Sylvia Camille. Yeah. Tonight I have something special for you all guys, something very special. Now, I have to go ahead and tell you, Alexis Hollins is not going to be our special guest tonight, but hey, I got somebody, hey, I just can't wait to bring in my special guest. I'm over here smiling and grinning. But before I do that, guys, you know I've got to give you a word. And let me tell you, I don't know what it is with God, but these words come to me during the week, and then I get confirmation from someone telling me something or doing something, or I see something on the TV. So the word for this week is peace. Peace. So, I said, let me look up, and because we all have our own understanding, our meaning of what we think peace means. But it says peace is freedom from disturbance and tranquility. So it's the freedom of not being troubled, any of the things being peace. That's peace. And my special guest has a term that she would say, peace be still. Like if something's going on, is no one can't understand it, she just be like, honey, peace be still. It's going to be all right. So before I bring our special guest in, I want to leave you with this prayer to take you throughout the week that was shared with me during a professional development this past Friday from one of our leaders in Atlanta Public Schools. And this prayer, listen to what it says. Looking behind, I am filled with gratitude. Looking forward, I am filled with vision. Looking upwards, I am filled with strength. Looking within, I discover peace. It's a Queen Apache prayer. And I just thought that was so beautiful because I had already said in my mind that I wanted to talk about peace, especially leading up to the holidays. We want to make sure that everyone is in a calm state, okay, because we know things are going on around us. COVID-19 is still here, and then people are losing loved ones. So this week, I just want you to remember to try to have peace within yourself. And as the prayer says, looking within, I discover peace. Now, it's with joy and excitement that tonight, my special guest is none other than my big sister, Charma Lisa McLendon Shaw. So let me bring her on into the room. Charma, come on in.
Hi, guys.
How are you doing tonight, Charma? This is my big sister, guys, and we just had a fabulous weekend together at Lake Lanier. And, it just happened that this morning when we were getting dressed, she was like, Camille, we ought to do something. We ought to do something. And the opportunity presented itself when I found out like a couple of hours ago that unfortunately my special guest wasn't going to be able to be with us tonight. So I said, you know what, Chama, we love Christmas. It's the Christmas season. So come on, just come get on Sunday Night Live with Sylvia Camille and let's talk about Christmas. So, Charma, I know you love Christmas, and I've said it too. We both do. So tell me, what is one of your favorite Christmas memories?
So my favorite Christmas memories now, where Daddy would always make sure we get into bed. And once we get into bed, he would take the jingle bells and ring them by our window. And we were like, oh, Santa Claus is on his way. So, that's like one of my most favorite memories because he and Mom would get a kick out of it. We were like, the reindeer coming. So, I just love that.
Yes, and I'm sorry, guys. I've got to back up because I had it here on my notes. I want y'all to know that Charma is a mom. She's a wife, okay, and she's a caretaker for her husband. She's also a parent liaison at Renaissance Elementary School, and she was featured on Sister Circle Live November the 19th, 2019, being a part of their Grateful, Thankful Glam makeover. So Charma is used to the camera. She's going to do just fine with her little sister these 45 minutes. And I also want to tell you the reason why I love Christmas, because she's going to tell you more, but I love Christmas because I got married during the Christmas season. And tomorrow is going to be my anniversary, and I'll be celebrating 24 years of marriage with the William Henry Pierce. So all that stuff, all that protocol out of the way. More memories about Christmas, Charma. The one that I have to share is that I also loved when you always take me to ride the Pink Pig. I think anyone from the city of Atlanta, they have experienced that at Macy's downtown, going down there, getting on the Pink Pig, and you ride around seeing the Christmas tree. So those are some of my fun memories as well. Now, let's talk about this. Christmas time. What does your decor look like in your home? What are your favorite colors that you like to decorate with?
So, to be honest, I like flowers and colors, but we had our first son, so we do have three sons. So my husband was like, "No girly stuff, Charma, no girly stuff." So I started collecting nutcrackers, and that became my theme for a long time, for 2 years ago. So I always like silver and gold. So what I would do is I would do a tree for the boys, nutcrackers, and that's all Christmas colors because Chauncey, Chad, and Chandler, they like the colors. But then I would have my own gold and silver. So
Okay.
silver and gold, and then a mixture. So upstairs might be a color and then another color on another level. So
And I think that's in most houses because depending on, how many children you have, or if you're affiliated with a sorority or a fraternity, people gravitate to those colors that's more mean, that has a special meaning. So I love red and gold and a little dash of green here and there, but I know that's simple. I've seen your Christmas tree. Guys, my sister's Christmas tree can actually be featured downtown in Macy's. That's how beautiful it is. I mean, it's very beautiful. So hopefully if you go to her Facebook page later on this week, maybe she might pop a picture up so you can just see how beautiful it is. Now let's talk about music during Christmas time, because if you turn on the radio, this is the time we hear all those beautiful Christmas songs. So what are some of your favorite Christmas songs that you like to hear?
well, I love Silent Night. And the reason why I love Silent Night is because mommy used to play it at the house when we were little. So I really love Silent Night. I love Jingle Bell Rock. Um, Anything Luther sings, Brian McKnight,
In a
all
Christmas version.
in
Yeah,
Christmas. I just love it. It just sounds so great. I love it.
great, wonderful. All right. Okay, well, you talked a little bit about your nutcrackers. That's basically what you collect during the Christmas time. You collect
Right.
nutcrackers. Now, let's talk about, because I know about your morning brunch, your Christmas brunch for your family. Let's talk about that. What's on your menu? What do you prepare? What stores do you go to? What ingredients? What is all that you do to prepare?
It's not really that much. I just enjoy making quiche. Of course, when the boys were smaller, so since both grandparents live here in the city, it was easier to have them come to the house. So we would always prepare a brunch for the grandparents, and they would come to the house. So it would be quiche, grits, and eggs, normal bacon, sausage. So a normal brunch, orange juice, mimosas. So we would just have a great time, and then we'll go to each other's house back and forth. So once we had a brunch here, then we'll have to go to a grandparent's house, then another grandparent's house, and then another grandparent's house. So we will have like a fun-filled day of just having a ball going around from house to house.
All right. Now I see you have on a Christmas sweater because I know. So what are some of your favorite clothing that you like to wear during Christmas time?
Well, of course, as you all can see, I do wear my Christmas attire every day once Christmas comes in. So the first day of December, I start wearing, it could be a turtleneck, it could be a sweater, it could be a shirt, it could be a t-shirt. And now that I have a Cricut, I know how to make my shirts too. So I made some for our front office staff at school. We look so cute together. But I just enjoy doing it. So I just think that Jesus is the reason for the season, and this is the time that we should celebrate. And I just enjoy Christmas. So
Great. And I'm happy you brought in Jesus is the reason for the season. I know during this COVID time, we aren't congregating at church, at our home church, Flipper Temple AME Church, but I do want you to share with the viewers who are watching to let them know how important you thought it was during the time that we were, that Charma led some dramatic presentations about Jesus's birth. So share with the audience about that. What inspired you to start doing that at the church? Why did you see that it was a need for us to have that at the church?
because I've grown up in Flipper Temple a long time, and we would always have plays at the church. And a lady, one of our church members, Dr. Gloria Mixon, would always put on the Christmas plays, and I played Mary one time. So we've just evolved through the church, and things have changed. And then, of course, members of church get older. So one day I said, you know what? I need to step up to the plate and keep the plays going. So I decided to start doing the Christmas plays, and it was so much fun. And she even told me, Dr. Gloria Mixon told me, she said, I'm so glad you did that, because we really did need to keep that going at our church. So I've enjoyed putting on the plays. We haven't had one since we've had the pandemic, though. But we'll get back to it. Maybe we can do it virtually, but we'll see. But I was really inspired at my church to keep it going.
Okay, that's beautiful. I want people to see that you know, you're more than just a mother, that you step out of your realm and do things to make people happy, because that's what's inside of you. So I really want to share that you have so many talents that people may not know about, and I want them to know that. So if you're looking for somebody who, honey, you might need a director of a play real quick, there she is. Charma is there for you. Now, on our main topic of discussion tonight is very close and dear to you and myself, and to a lot of people during this time, the loss of a loved one, So I want us to talk about that, the struggle from the time that Muffin, I call Chad my Muffin, your middle son, went to heaven, even in the lot when we lost our father. What are you doing to cope? Because I hear on television where people are saying, of course, during Thanksgiving, Christmas, those special times, Mother's Day, Father's Day, whenever a holiday comes up, the empty chair at the table, and you're sitting at that table right now for this interview. So the empty chair, let's talk about that. What are you doing to help you, or what have you started to do throughout the passing of his death? Because this will be year 3, if I'm not mistaken, for Christmas that he's not with us. So let me hear. Let's hear about that. Let's talk about that.
Well, to be honest, I can just truly say that the feeling never goes away. I call it my love not for Chad, and it's something that always tugs at my heart. So I was like, well, Chad, it's another Christmas. You're not here to eat the quiche, to tell me how good it is or how long it's going to take. But I said, I've got to live. So what can I do? So this is really what happened. I was at school one day, and Mrs. Nation, we were sitting at the desk, and she's our secretary at school. And I sit up front too as well with her, reading the parents. And, we were just talking about bows and things. And I said, this would be nice to do for the school. So, we brought some ribbon to school, and we started making bows together. And then I said, look at this bow. Look at this bow. And I like to make bows because I like to decorate anyway. But these particular bows were just gorgeous. So I was like, So then, we just kept on going. And then, we were like, oh, this looks good. This is fun. So then I noticed I was coming home. It was during Thanksgiving. I made some for my mom's table. I made some for my mother-in-law's table. And we had lanterns. So I put the bows on the lantern. I was like, this is gorgeous. So I was almost obsessed with just started making bows. So I started just going to every store, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, anywhere. I was just collecting ribbon. I was actually all up to like 3 o'clock in the morning making bows. And then some of my friends were like, well, can I have one? I would give it to them. And then they would smile. And then I was like, oh, this is so nice to see other people smile during this season, So then one of my friends said, oh, Shaw, wait a minute, girl, this is nice. Can you make a tree topper? So then I said, okay, let me see how it'll be to make a larger bow. So, of course, I got in a little trouble because my husband says, are you going to come to bed sometime? I said, okay, I just got to go make some more bows. He was like, what? And he even texted me and said, no bows this weekend, please. I was like, what? So, but I just enjoyed it. And if you can see back here, this is some of my collection right here, what I've been doing.
Tell us the bow up top. Tell us what ribbon is that up top on your blue? Is that, like, does it have a word on it? I was just trying to see.
It's just Christmas tree. It's a Christmas tree. It's gold and silver. So, and then I noticed that I just enjoyed doing it. And it's come now where it's just like a part of me. And actually, I talked to Chad while I'm making the bows. I cut out everything by hand. I usually do, each bow has at least 10 loops. So each bow is like 10 or 12 loops. So, and then it's just to see it come alive when you pull it apart. I mean, just pull it out. It's just so pretty. So, and I'm like, this is so nice. So I just started making bows and it relaxed me and it calmed me. It even helped me get through Christmas. Now, this one right here, this is Chad's bow. If
Okay.
you all
Can you
can
bring
see
it?
it,
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you bring it a little closer? Just
okay, this one right here, this is Chad's bow because Chad likes color. He likes you to have all the Christmas colors, which are gold, green, and red. So that is Chad Shaw's bow. And of course, the one at the top, my mom has gold and silver in her house. So that will be hers. And then this is mine down here. This is another one I made, but I've made so many bows, you all. It's like crazy. I can't even believe I didn't know I could even make the bows like this.
so
So
I'm sorry, and that's the reason why I want us to talk about this, because your pain, everybody has a certain type of pain in their life, and you have embraced this year something new. Okay, because out of pain, something new can come from it, and that's what I would want the viewers to get from your story. That yes, Muffin is not with us, but you know, every year you have a special bow that you can make for him. So if you can take your sorrow and bring some joy into someone else, that can help us get through better. And I'm gonna share before we wrap up with your part of the interview. Now, also I want you to share with them because one of the tips that I'm going to share for anyone who's lost a parent, a child, or any loved one, and this might be the year of the celebration of their death. We have a dear good friend. We know that her mother's anniversary, her death is coming this Friday. And what you purchased today when we were out having fun, that's one of the tips. It says buy ornament in honor of your loved one. So I want you to share with them the ornament that you got.
so of course we were in the store, and once you start like to make ribbons, I said, "Oh, come here, we need to go to the store. Let me see if they have some ribbons in there." She's like, "No, we got to get back." I said, "But please just let me go in the store." So guess what I found? And I've been looking for this angel wing. So this is what I'll put on the tree for Chad. Now, I went on a trip last year with my best girlfriends, and we were in the store on the boat, and I actually found, if you can see, I found a wing right here for Chad. So I thought that it would just be so nice to have the angel wings on the tree for him, and it also matches my bracelet. So it really makes you feel good when you know that you can give back and then start feeling whole again. Now, you'll never feel the same. No, you won't feel the same, but you can have something to comfort yourself with, to know that everything is going to be all right. And you do have angels up in heaven looking down, taking care of your family, and knowing that we still love them.
Amen. That's great. That's beautiful. And you've already touched on this. How have these bows brightened other people's spirit? I want you to talk about some of your coworkers. When they see them, they just light up like a Christmas tree.
Because they say, "Shaw, oh my God, you made that. Can I purchase that?" And I'm like, "Purchase? Oh, okay." So you never know what can come out of a pandemic. We'll see what happens. It might go to the next level, but right now it's nice to see a smile on everyone's face.
Yes. Okay. And if anyone is listening, Charma, before we wrap up, how can our viewers reach out to you just in case they might like one of your bowls, or they might want to share their story, with you? They may be going through a loss of a loved one and just want to speak to you. How can they find you out there on Facebook land?
Well, on Facebook land, I'm just Charma M. Shaw.
Okay.
On Facebook, yes.
Charma M. Shaw, guys. So, but Charma, I want to let you know, thank you so much for being my guest. Just like that. That's what sisters are for. You got my back.
I got your back.
So I'm going to take you out for just a moment, but do know that Santa Claus's little elf is going to be visiting you this week with a special token from my Mary Kay consultant friend Jean Allen this time, who is stationed in Minnesota right now. But she has a special little Mary Kay token that's going to be coming your way from Santa's elf. And we want to thank you so much for being with us with your beautiful bows. We love them.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you, Sylvia Camille.
And before I take you out, I want you to hear some of these tips, because I think it's good for everyone. Okay, acknowledge that the holidays will be different, and you mentioned that, okay, and they will be tough. Decide which traditions you want to keep, because for some people, they might say, well, you know, we're not going to do the traditional thing, but you have been able to withstand and keep doing those traditional things with family, of course. Create a new tradition in memory of your loved one. Decide where you want to spend the holiday, okay? Plan ahead and communicate. Light a candle. You know, I love candles. Light a candle in your home in memory of the person you've lost for Christmas. Include one of your loved one's favorite dishes in your holiday meal. And we know Muffin loves good. He can make some good what? Macaroni and cheese. He can make some good macaroni and cheese. I think Charma's connectivity might be dropping over there, but I have some. Let me just do this real quick, you guys. I want to make sure I share these tips, because someone might be listening, and when you share this video, I want to make sure they hear all the little tips that they might need to get through this holiday season without their loved one. Make a donation to a charity that was important to your loved one in their name. Buy a gift you would have given to your loved one and donate to a local charity. And for me, I had 3 nephews. Most of the times when I go to Macy's now and I think about what I'm going to get Chauncey and Chad for Christmas, Chauncey and Chandler, and I can't get Chad one. Someone told me that when I was, we were in a grieving session. They said, buy anyway, Camille, just give it to someone. And that was our pastor's, our first lady, Mrs. Eason. She said, Camille, just buy 3, and the one you would give to Chad, give it to someone else. So I think these are some beautiful tips. Pick a very special item that belongs to your loved one and give them to friends or family who appreciate them. So if anyone is out there and you're just down and depressed, I want you to make sure you go to whatsyourgrief.com and search those 64 tips for coping with grief at holiday. Now, before we wrap up, I want to do something for you all guys today. I was asked to make a video of 5 songs for a virtual Christmas celebration for the Women Missionary Society for the AME Church. So when I found out Alexis couldn't be with us today because unfortunately something came up, I was like, let me share with my audience one of my favorite Christmas songs, because I had to record it for them. So one of my favorite Christmas songs that I like to sing is Mary Did You Know? So Camille's going to share that with you guys today. Today, I hope you like it. Charma jumped back in. She just jumped back in. Okay, Charma, I told the viewers that you were probably having a little internet connectivity problem, and that's okay.
That was my fault. I forgot to charge it up like you told me.
Hey, we live. That's okay. This is what happens.
That's why I left the charger.
That's okay. That's why I was just wrapping up, telling them where they can find those tips, some more that I will share with you, and also to let them know that I was going to share with them one of my favorite songs, Christmas songs that I like to sing, which is Mary Did You Know? So you can stay right here with me through the song.
Okay.
And, you guys, let me just get ready to share my screen with you. Here we go. Mary, did you know your baby boy one day The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lord. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creations? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's birthday lamb? That the sleeping child you hold deep is the great I am.
Amen. Amen.
All right, guys. That's just one of my favorite songs that I like to sing. Mary, did you know? I remember one Christmas concert we had at Flipper Temple, and Vernon taught us that song, and I fell in love with it because Mary, did you know that you were holding the baby? Oh, that's just beautiful. So, guys, guess what? Next week, we have some special guests, and it's a collaboration group of 3 independent artists that's going to be coming to see us. And I want to give you a shout out to their names. This same time, same place, Sunday nights with Sylvia Camille.
Yeah.
PC, Chanterelle, and DJ Nicey gonna be with us next Sunday. So don't forget to comment, like, share. And guys, wait a minute. Camille just saw something that she forgot to show. I got to show this today. It has to be in my on that video. Who was our special guest today who came through? Yeah. That's what sisters do. Special guest, Charma. And if you need some of those beautiful blessing bows, Charmaline bows, I might not be saying it right. Just go to Facebook page, Charma Shaw. You know, guys, I love you so much. I thank you for spending this time with me every Sunday. Sunday nights with Sylvia Camille.
Yeah.
Charma knows it. That's a cute little jingle. Love you guys, and we'll see you same time, same place. What? Next Sunday.